1. What does the phrase "fire in the hole" mean? It's a warning used to signal that an explosion is about to occur in a confined area. This term originated from miners who needed to warn others when an explosive was about to go off. 2. What seas surround Greece? Greece is bordered by the Ionian Sea to the west, the Mediterranean Sea to the south, and the Aegean Sea to the east. 3. Can a shark swim in reverse? No, sharks cannot swim backward. Their pectoral fins are designed only for forward movement. 4. What's the average lifespan of a dog? Small dogs tend to live over 10 years, while large breeds like Great Danes live around 6 to 8 years. On average, dogs live 10 to 12 years. 5. How big is a baby kangaroo at birth? A newborn kangaroo, known as a joey, is about 2 centimeters long and weighs less than a gram. 6. What percentage of the Earth's water is safe to drink? Less than 1% of Earth's water is fresh water that's usable by humans. 7. Why do flamingos stand on one leg? Flamingos likely stand on one leg to help conserve body heat, especially when standing in cold water. 8. What was the first Spanish settlement in the modern-day U.S.? The first permanent Spanish settlement was San Augustine, St. Augustine, founded in 1565. 9. Is Mercury naturally occurring? Mercury is rarely found in its pure form, but commonly appears in compounds and inorganic salts in nature. 10. How can a cockroach live without its head? A cockroach can survive for about a week without its head because it breathes through openings in its body, and it dies from dehydration rather than lack of air. 11. What enzyme breaks down lactose? The enzyme responsible for breaking down lactose is called lactase. 12. Where is the Bermuda Triangle located? The Bermuda Triangle is situated in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean. 13. Is a volcano considered a type of mountain? Yes, a volcano is a kind of mountain that forms when molten rock erupts from beneath the Earth's surface. 14. How long is a day on the moon? A day on the moon is approximately 27.3 Earth days, which is the same time it takes for the moon to orbit the Earth. 15. Which country is referred to as Down Under? Australia and New Zealand are often called Down Under because they're located in the southern hemisphere. 16. What's the circumference of the Earth? The Earth's circumference at the equator is roughly 24,902 miles, 40,075 kilometers. 17. What are thermobaric weapons? Thermobaric weapons use oxygen from the surrounding air to generate an intense, high-temperature explosion with a longer-lasting blast wave. 18. What percentage of English words come from Latin? Around 60% of English vocabulary has roots in Latin. 19. How many teeth does a mouse have? Mice have a total of 16 teeth. 20. Why does water with salt boil faster? Salt lowers water's heat capacity, allowing it to boil faster than pure water. 21. How long is a giraffe's pregnancy? A giraffe's pregnancy lasts around 15 months, or roughly 453 to 464 days. 22. When did electricity become common? Edison brought electricity to parts of Manhattan in 1882, but it didn't become widely available until the 1920s. 23. When was hieroglyphic writing created? Egyptian hieroglyphics were developed around 3300 to 3200 BC. 24. What oath do doctors take? Doctors take a modern version of the Hippocratic Oath, committing to ethical medical practices. 25. Where do red pandas live? Red pandas are native to the mountainous regions of Nepal, northern Myanmar, and central China. 26. Which moon in our solar system has active volcanoes? Io, one of Jupiter's moons, is the most volcanically active body in the solar system. 27. When did Australia introduce its currency? Australia adopted its currency in 1910, and in 1966, it switched from the Australian pound to the Australian dollar. 28. Are foxes social animals? Foxes are mostly solitary hunters, although they have a varied diet and are omnivorous. 29. Is it possible to predict earthquakes? No. Earthquakes cannot be predicted with certainty. 30. What are male and female zebras called? Male zebras are called stallions. Females are called mares. and their young are known as foals. 31. Do women have an Adam's apple? Yes, women have the same cartilage as men, but it's less prominent because of lower testosterone levels. 32. Where does the Mississippi River begin? The Mississippi River starts at Lake Itasca in Minnesota. 33. Why do people mount horses from the left side? Traditionally, horses are mounted from the left side because soldiers used to carry their swords on the left. 34. Why does urine glow under a black light? Urine glows under black light because it contains phosphorus, which fluoresces. 35. How deep can whales dive? Sperm whales can dive as deep as 10,000 feet below the ocean's surface. 36. What does the Mercedes logo represent? The three-pointed Mercedes logo symbolizes motorization on land, sea, and air. 37. What country is Brazzaville the capital of? Brazzaville is the capital of the Republic of the Congo, often referred to as Congo-Brazzaville to differentiate it from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. 38. How long do wolves typically live in the wild? Wolves usually live between 6 and 8 years in the wild, though some can reach up to 13 years. 39. What is considered a normal body temperature? The average body temperature is around 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, 37 degrees Celsius, but this can vary slightly between individuals. 40. What is a thunderstorm? A thunderstorm is a weather event that includes thunder, lightning, heavy rainfall, and sometimes hail, caused by rapidly rising air and moisture. 41. What's the smallest bird in the world? The smallest bird is the bee hummingbird, which is found in Cuba and measures about 2.2 inches, 5.5 centimeters long. 42. How long is a lion's pregnancy? A lioness carries her young for about 110 days before giving birth. 43. Where is the highest mountain in the world? Mount Everest, located in the Himalayas between Nepal and China, is the tallest mountain on Earth, standing at 29,032 feet, 8,848 meters. 44. Can frogs breathe underwater? Frogs can absorb oxygen through their skin underwater, but adult frogs also need to come to the surface for air. 45. Why do we yawn? Yawning is thought to cool the brain, improve alertness, and increase oxygen intake, though the exact reason is still uncertain. 46. Which animal lives the longest? The ocean quahog, a species of clam, holds the record for longevity, with some living over 500 years. 47. How long do elephants typically live? Elephants in the wild often live between 60 and 70 years. 48. What was the first animal humans domesticated? Dogs were the first domesticated animals, with 49. Can all snakes swim? Yes, most snakes can swim, even non-aquatic species, using their bodies to glide through water. 50. What is a group of crows called? A group of crows is known as a murder. 51. Why do we see rainbows? Rainbows form when light bends or refracts as it passes through water droplets in the air, breaking into its spectrum of colors. 52. What is a group of jellyfish called? A group of jellyfish is referred to as a smack. 53. How much of the human body is made up of water? Approximately 60% of the human body consists of water. 54. What are Saturn's rings composed of? Saturn's rings are mainly made up of ice and rock particles. 55. Can all animals see in color? No, not all animals can see color. Some, like dogs, see a limited range of colors, while others, such as certain insects, can see ultraviolet light. 56. What was the largest dinosaur? The Argentinosaurus is believed to have been the largest dinosaur, reaching over 100 feet in length and weighing up to 100 tons. 57. Where did coffee originate? Coffee originally comes from Ethiopia, where it was first cultivated and consumed. 58. What's the longest river in the world? The Nile River is traditionally regarded as the longest river, measuring about 4,135 miles, 6,650 kilometers. 59. How long does it take sunlight to reach the Earth? Light from the sun takes roughly 8 minutes and 20 seconds to travel to Earth. 60. Why do cats purr? Cats purr to communicate, usually showing they are content, but they also purr to help themselves heal when stressed or injured. 61. Which is the only mammal that can fly? Bats are the only mammals capable of true flight. 62. Which river is the longest in the world? The Nile is often considered the longest river, though the Amazon also claims this title depending on measurements. 63. What is the coldest location on Earth? The Antarctic Plateau holds the record for the lowest temperature at minus 128.6 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 89.2 degrees Celsius. 64. Which gas do plants take from the air? Plants absorb carbon dioxide, CO2, for photosynthesis. 65. What is the fastest growing plant? Bamboo can grow up to 35 inches, 91 centimeters, per day under ideal conditions. 66. What's the main function of the heart? The heart pumps blood, delivering oxygen and nutrients throughout the body. 67. How many continents are on Earth? There are 7 continents: Africa, Antarctica, Asia, Europe, North America, South America, and Australia. 68. Which animal is known for pretending to be dead? The opossum is famous for playing dead to escape predators. 69. Which was the first animal sent into space? Laika, a dog from the Soviet Union, was the first animal to orbit Earth in 1957. 70. How many hearts does an octopus have? An octopus has 3 hearts. 71. What causes hiccups? Hiccups are caused by sudden contractions of the diaphragm, followed by the closure of the vocal cords. 72. Which is the largest land animal? The African elephant is the largest land animal on Earth. 73. How long does Earth take to orbit the Sun? It takes roughly 365.25 days for Earth to make one complete orbit around the Sun. 74. What's the tallest building in the world? The Burj Khalifa in Dubai is the tallest building in the world, standing 828 meters, 2,717 feet tall. 75. What proportion of the human body is water? About 60% of the human body consists of water. 76. How many muscles are there in the human body? There are over 600 muscles in the human body. 77. Which planet is the hottest in our solar system? Venus is the hottest planet, with surface temperatures reaching around 475 degrees Celsius, 900 degrees Fahrenheit. 78. At what temperature does water boil? Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, 212 degrees Fahrenheit at sea level. 79. What's the smallest bone in the human body? The stapes, a tiny bone in the middle ear, is the smallest in the body. 80. What's the chemical symbol for gold? The symbol for gold is O. 81. Why is the sky blue? The sky looks blue because shorter blue wavelengths of sunlight are scattered more by the atmosphere. 82. Which species is the largest shark? The whale shark is the largest known shark species. 83. Which planet rotates on its side? Uranus has a unique rotation, spinning on its side with an axial tilt of about 98 degrees. 84. What is the world's most venomous snake? The inland taipan, also called the fierce snake, is considered the most venomous snake. 85. How long do elephants typically live? Elephants can live up to 60 to 70 years in the wild. 86. Which country has the smallest population? Vatican City has the smallest population, with less than 1,000 residents. 87. How many wings does a bee have? Bees have 4 wings, 2 on each side of their body. 88. What kind of blood cells fight infections? White blood cells, leukocytes, play a key role in fighting infections. 89. Which language has the most native speakers? Mandarin Chinese has the highest number of native speakers. 90. How many grams are there in a kilogram? A kilogram contains 1,000 grams. 91. Which organ filters blood in the human body? The kidneys filter blood in the body. 92. What is the speed of sound? The speed of sound is around 343 meters per second, 1,125 feet per second, in air at sea level. 93. What is the hardest natural substance? Diamond is the hardest naturally occurring substance on Earth. 94. How do spiders produce silk? Spiders create silk from specialized glands called spinnerets, located at the back of their bodies. 95. What's the capital city of Australia? Canberra is the capital of Australia. 96. Which island is the largest in the world? Greenland is the largest island. 97. What is the main element in the sun? The sun is mostly made up of hydrogen. 98. What's the longest bone in the human body? The femur or thigh bone is the longest bone in the human body. 99. How many eyes do most spiders have? Most spiders have 8 eyes. 100. How many chambers does the human heart have? The human heart has 4 chambers, 2 atria and 2 ventricles. 101. Which animal can survive freezing temperatures? The wood frog can endure being frozen and thawed repeatedly. 102. What were the original 13 colonies of the United States? Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, Connecticut, Massachusetts Bay, Maryland, South Carolina, New Hampshire, Virginia, New York, North Carolina, and Rhode Island and Providence plantations. 103. What type of fuel is used in NASCAR cars? NASCAR vehicles use 110-octane leaded gasoline. 104. Why are beer bottles often brown? Brown glass helps protect beer from UV light, which can cause it to spoil. 105. What are bones made of? Bones consist primarily of collagen and calcium phosphate, giving them strength and flexibility. 106. What causes the Red Sea to appear red? The red tint comes from the algae Trichodesmium erythraeum when it decays. 107. Do you weigh less at the equator? Yes, you weigh slightly less due to the centrifugal force caused by Earth's rotation. 108. Who is algebra named after? The term algebra comes from algebra, a concept from the work of mathematician Al-Khwarizmi. 109. How many times do a bee's wings beat in a second? A bee flaps its wings about 230 times per second. 110. How many dog years equal 1 human year? The traditional 7 years rule is inaccurate. Dogs age more rapidly in their first 2 years. 111. What speed must a rocket reach to escape Earth's gravity? Rockets need to travel at least 25,000 miles per hour to break free of Earth's gravity. 112. How many official languages are spoken in South Africa? South Africa recognizes 11 official languages. 113. Which gland controls metabolism? The thyroid gland regulates metabolism. 114. What color is Venus? Venus appears yellowish-white due to its sulfuric acid clouds. 115. How many languages exist in the world? There are approximately 6,900 languages spoken globally. 116. What canal connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans? The Panama Canal links the 2 oceans. 117. What do fish gills do? Gills extract oxygen from water and expel carbon dioxide. 118. Why does Japan experience so many earthquakes? Japan is located on the Pacific Ring of Fire, where tectonic plates converge. 119. At what temperature does water need to be to kill bacteria? Water must be heated to around 121 degrees Celsius under pressure to kill all bacteria. 120. Do carrots improve vision? Carrots contain beta-carotene, which promotes overall eye health, but doesn't directly improve vision. 121. Do starfish have brains? Starfish don't have brains, but they do have a basic nervous system. 122. Why does the moon change shape? The moon's phases result from its orbit around Earth, showing different portions of its illuminated surface. 123. What percentage of the human brain is water? About 75% of the brain is made up of water. 124. Why is the Red Sea red? The red hue comes from the die-off of Trichodesmium erythraeum algae. 125. Where are red and white blood cells produced? Both types of blood cells are made in the bone marrow from stem cells. 126. Which countries contain the Gobi Desert? The Gobi Desert spans northern China and southern Mongolia. 127. Why are icebergs composed of fresh water? Icebergs are made from compacted snow, which is fresh water. 128. What is the function of eyebrows? Eyebrows help to keep moisture, like sweat or rain, out of our eyes. 129. Which snake builds nests? The king cobra is the only snake that builds a nest for its eggs. 130. What are the five human senses? Sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. 131. What is a male chicken called? A male chicken is known as a rooster, while the female is called a hen, and the young are chicks. 132. How many emirates are in the United Arab Emirates? The UAE is composed of 7 emirates. 133. Who completed the first global circumnavigation? The Magellan-Elcano expedition achieved the first circumnavigation of the Earth. 134. What's the difference between a pig and a hog? In the U.S., pig usually refers to smaller swine under 120 pounds, while hog refers to those weighing more than 120 pounds. 135. Who invented the modern cigarette? Washington Duke started producing commercial cigarettes in 1865. 136. How long is a professional basketball game? An NBA game consists of 48 minutes, split into 4 12-minute quarters. 137. What is the largest landlocked country? Kazakhstan holds the title of the largest landlocked country. 138. What determines the pitch of a sound? The pitch of a sound is determined by its frequency. 139. How long does it take sunlight to reach Earth? Sunlight takes around 8 minutes and 20 seconds to reach Earth. 140. Why do leaves change color in autumn? Leaves change color as chlorophyll breaks down, revealing pigments like carotenoids and anthocyanins. 141. How many bones does an adult human have? The adult human body contains 206 bones. 142. Which is the largest internal organ in the human body? The liver is the largest internal organ. 143. What is the smallest country in the world by size and population? Vatican City is the smallest country both in area and population. 144. What is the tallest mountain on Earth? Mount Everest is the tallest mountain above sea level. 145. How many planets are in our solar system? There are 8 recognized planets in our solar system. 146. Which planet is known as the red planet? Mars is called the red planet due to its iron oxide-rich surface. 147. What is the hardest material in the human body? Tooth enamel is the hardest substance in the human body. 148. What is the largest ocean on Earth? The Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean. 149. Which gas makes up most of Earth's atmosphere? Nitrogen accounts for about 78% of Earth's atmosphere. 150. How long is a day on Mars? A day on Mars, or a sol, lasts approximately 24 hours and 39 minutes. 151. How many global time zones are there? The world is divided into 24 time zones. 152. Which planet boasts the highest number of moons? Jupiter holds the record with 92 confirmed moons as of 2024. 153. Why do humans get goosebumps? Goosebumps occur when tiny muscles at the base of hair follicles contract, usually in response to cold or fear. 154. Which desert is the largest on Earth? The Antarctic Desert is the largest desert on the planet. 155. What is the fastest animal in the world? The peregrine falcon is the fastest, reaching diving speeds of over 240 miles per hour, 386 kilometers per hour. 156. What element is the most common in the universe? Hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe. 157. Why do birds migrate south for the winter? Birds fly south to seek warmer weather and better food supplies. 158. How many teeth does an adult human typically have? Most adults have 32 teeth, including wisdom teeth. 159. What percentage of Earth's surface is water covered? Around 71% of the Earth's surface is covered by water. 160. What causes lightning? Lightning is caused by the buildup and discharge of electrical energy between areas with opposite charges.